Hey Clayton.
What?
What you doing?
I don't know.
Now this is my editor, Clayton. He's working on his custom 84 Corvette. She's pretty sweet. Anyways, let me interrupt your regularly scheduled programming to let you know I'm building a new forge, double burner. Apparently for no reason. My single burner forge does a great job. I guess I just really enjoy buying propane. But anyways, the thing I do a video because there's a lot of people asking about how to make burners and how to do forges. Probably gonna do it in a two-part series just to make the videos a little shorter. But alright, let me show you what we got so far as parts go. Alright, here's a 30 psi regulator ordered from Amazon. There's a nifty little gauge on it. I like that. Its output is a 3/8 flare. So we're going to go from a 3/8 flare to this fitting as a 3/8 flare with a 3/8 pipe on the back to a T, two 3/8 nipples, 3/8 in and out ball valve. And if you get a ball valve, make sure it's a water, oil, gas. See right there it says WOG, water, oil, gas. When you're running propane through it, you got to make sure you have one that's rated for gas. You have a 3/8 in and out 90, and then a reducer down to a 1/4 inch. And we go to a 4-inch, 1/4 inch brass nipple, a coupler that's a 1/4 inch in and out, and then a 1/4 inch plug. And we're going to drill a tiny little hole through here, and that's going to be where our propane comes out. And if you watch a video, you'll see how it all goes together. And then it's going to attach to this bell housing. You have to drill and tap 3 holes. I selected to go with the 1/4 20 coarse thread. And again, since mine's a double burner, I'm going to need 3 per side, so 6 altogether. Then to a 3/4 inch, 8-inch long nipple. Hey, let me back up for a second. Just so you know, this is a 3/4 in, 1 1/4 out. Okay. To the 3/4, 8-inch long nipple. To the 3/4 in, 1 inch out. And that is pretty much all the components. Of course, I got double that because I'm doing a 2 burner. As you can see, I got a lot of shit laid out there. But if you're doing a single burner, you could eliminate the T and probably just, you know, work from this side down and get your single burner forge. Of course, you could eliminate, you know, some of the other stuff too. But alright, let's get this started. Alright, I ain't gonna show assembly of the whole thing. I done showed what it takes to build it, and once it's all put together, I'm gonna show that. And your build may not be exactly the same as my build, but so I'm just gonna show a little bit. If you screwed one pipe together, you screwed them all together. One thing I did not mention in my first video, or the first clip where I showed you all the pieces and parts, the components, is that when you get down to the point to drilling your orifice in these plugs, it's a very small drill bit. I had to order some from Amazon, and I did it so long ago when I built my first forge that the information's worn off the sticker. So I can't remember what size it is. They're measured in wire gauge. But I do have a set of calipers here. This might help you if you want to Google search it and try and figure out what size drill bit this is. Looks like it's it appear to be about 46 thousandths of an inch. We want to do that in inch fractions. Comes out to 3/64. Or if you're on the metric type people, we got 1.16 millimeter. So, like I say, these are actually measured in wire gauge. I'm wanting to say it was like a 56. They're dirt cheap from Amazon. I only needed one. They sent me like 8. But that is the drill bit size you'll need to drill your orifices for your propane to flow through. Alright folks, got all the pre-assembly done. Next step is to drill our orifices and our 1/4 inch brass nipples. So they'll be attaching here. Then we'll have a bunch more bell housings and pipes to make the actual, you know, mixing chamber, and part the flame comes out. my editor making all kinds of noise again.
Look. More noise? Like, you should have heard the sound you
Alright, we got the orifices drilled. Started out pretty much dead center. Center punched it. That little skinny drill bit so thin it likes to walk. It being that far off center shouldn't affect anything though. Alright, we're gonna have to drill and tap 3 holes in this reducer. So first I want a good flat line all the way going around it. That way all my holes get tapped on the same plane. As far as drilling and tapping the holes for our burner bell, you can buy these kits. In most hardware stores, it comes with a proper size drill bit. You gotta make sure you got the right tap to match the bolts you plan on using. I divided the circumference of this bell by thirds. And on each third, I'm gonna drill and tap a 1/4 coarse thread hole. We now have a threaded hole that we can put one of our 1/4 bolts in. Alright, 5 more holes to go. You already tapped the last hole, but I figured I'd do a public service announcement. Let anybody know who's never done this before, might be trying it for the first time. These taps are extremely hard steel and will break pretty easily, which will ruin your day. So typically you want to make about 1 full turn and then go back a half turn and repeat and go back. That breaks loose the burr that the tap is creating, or reduce the resistance and keep you from breaking your tap. So if you break a tap off in a hole, you got a good bit of work ahead of you to fix that. So this is your first time ever tapping, just be careful, don't break your tap off in the hole. Let's see if these work, or if I just created a huge bomb that's going to kill us both. Let's give it a shot.
Probably a huge bomb.
Make sure the main valve on the tank is on.
This?
Yep. See, it has an open and close arrow on it. We want the open. There we go. Now that red regulator knob, you're going to just crack it a little bit. Whoa, whoa, back it off. I can hear it. Alright, start opening it slowly. More, go. More. More. Crank it up.